Hello everyone and welcome to my channel On the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. And let's find out what's been on the hook. First of all, I would like to ask you if you watch my program 2 or 3 times a week. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to make sure that you receive my notifications if I have a new video, and I would appreciate it if you would like this video if you liked what I did today. So grab your favorite crochet project or knitting project and crochet or knit along with me while we chat. I have several things I want to talk about today and some things I want to bring to you: a new project bag, a yarn haul, and an update on some projects that I'm working on. It's Monday, happy Monday, and today is a giveaway day, so later in the program I will be showing you some things that I have found in my craft room that I'm cleaning out for the spring. And these are winter yarns, and I want to give them away because y'all might be able to crochet or knit something in the summer for winter, and I want to go ahead and get those out to you. So I will be sending those out next week. Now, talking about my schedule on Friday, I will be back this Thursday to announce the giveaway winners, because on Friday I'm leaving town and I'll be gone for a few days. So the next video you'll see from me will be the following Friday. Just stay tuned for that. If you have the little bell notification on, then you'll know when I'm sending out my next video. But the next one, the very next video, will be on Thursday, and that will be the giveaway winners and some other things to catch up with. So I hope you'll join me then, and let's proceed on. First of all, I have a little bit of a yarn haul. But before I do that, I'd like to show you what I'm wearing. And if you've been watching my videos for the last few weeks, you'll know that I'm wearing the Kimberly Cowl Sideways pattern, which I sent out a couple of weeks ago. And I do want to say right now that if you sign up for the community, and the link is down in the description box, then I will send you a free pattern for the Kimberly Cowl Sideways. And if you join the community, whenever I send out a free pattern, you'll automatically get that. Okay, next I want to talk to you about a new project bag that Joe has made. Just quickly go over it and show it to you because everybody likes to see these. This is from JOTOTES, and I'll put her contact information in the description box today. This is her signature medallion, which we've all seen at least once or twice, but aren't they beautiful? Made from felt and beads, and all hand sewn. Sewn actually on the front of the bag, on top of that snap right there, which holds this pocket onto the bag. Very nice. And then the straps are made with embroidery down the middle, so it makes them very, very strong. I like that feature. This particular bag was made with a water bottle pocket on the side, and I put a little water bottle in there so you can see how it works. But if you're traveling or something, you just stick your water bottle down in there. This is how the owner of the bag wanted the bag made. And her name is Bonnie. Bonnie from New York and Hilton Head. She's in both places. I don't know how she does that, but she's in both places. So Bonnie, this is your bag, and I'm showing this will go out tomorrow. So that's the front of the bag. Very beautiful pocket. There's no pocket on this side, but on the back is this major difference for this bag, is that it has a vinyl side. Look at that. Around the vinyl piece is the frame of the fabric, so it's very, very strong. And then she's put a vinyl, what looks like a window in this bag, and you can see the turtles through the bag. I don't know if you can see that. And I've got a couple of things in there so you can see how it looks from the outside. But I think that is so special. I really, really like that. Again, she uses a black fabric for the bottom so that it doesn't show dirt. Inside this particular bag, and of course the zipper closes the bag, and it has a special zipper pull which matches, there it is, it matches the idea of the fabric. So there's a little bit of a theme going on there. Inside this bag is a zipper pocket. This is the coordinating fish fabric that is on the water bottle pocket right there. So it's just really cute the way she combines all of her fabrics. And then on the inside zipper pull is another, I'll show you this through the window, you can see that, has a little cute little stitch marker on the zipper pull. And then, as all of her bags have, a stitch marker holder on the side, inside, to hold your stitch markers so you don't lose those. So that is another bag from JOTOTES, and I really like this one. I like especially, and I've hinted around to her, and I don't know if she'll do this or not, but on the next bag that she makes me, which will probably be after summer, because she's very busy in the summertime. She's an avid gardener. She has a vacation plan, and she also has a lot of grandchildren, beautiful girls, and so she spends a lot of time with them in the summer because they're out of school, and she won't have a lot of time to be sewing. So I think if you order one now, you might get it by the end of May. But after that, I think you'll probably be out of luck till after summer. I'm not really sure what Joe's plans are, and I always say that I'm not going to interject anything for her to do. I just wanted to show her project bags because they're so unique. But this is my favorite, I think, because of the window on the side, because you can see what's in there, but it's not totally transparent. It's just that it's like a little window to the inside of your bag, so you can see what's in there. So Joe, very nice, beautiful bag. I like it, and I'm sure my viewers and subscribers will as well. These fabrics are all pre-washed. They will not shrink up. And to wash them, you hand wash and then just air dry them, and they will turn out really nicely. So I don't think they're going to need to be washed much if they're like mine. I take very good care of my project bags. I don't take them into bathrooms and sit them on the floor. I always hang them on a hook. In the car, I always put them on carpet or in the seat, and I don't want to get them dirty because they're so precious and beautiful. So I don't wash mine. Another thing I wanted to show you is a new crochet magazine that I received this weekend. This is Crochet Interweave magazine. It is so special, and the photography is gorgeous. The projects are very trendy. They're very beautiful. First of all, this is a summer shawl, and this is made from mohair. I have a ton of this mohair, and I might make a shawl. I'm not sure I'll use this particular pattern because it's a little bit more difficult than one that I would like to do, so I may come up with my own pattern. If you're interested in a summer shawl made from mohair, please let me know down in the comments, and I will write it down. I will figure it out and write it down, and we will see if we can get that out and published, because I do love a summer shawl. I don't like heavy shawls in the summer, obviously. This is almost too heavy, but not for today. In another few weeks, I won't be able to wear this. But I would be able to wear a very light mohair shawl for Easter, for just over a summer dress when it's cool inside a restaurant or at church or something like that. You want a nice shawl to wear. It's not heavy. And I will show you some yarn that I bought during the winter time. This is ice yarn, and it's I bought it online, obviously, and it's pink and gray. Beautiful spring colors. I really like those. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I haven't used this yet. I was planning to use it with some comfy cotton as a hold together, you know, holding the mohair and the cotton together. And after I felt of it, it was just a little bit too heavy for summer. So I abandoned that project. I didn't finish that. Well, I didn't even get to the project because I did a swatch, and I had a lot of subscribers tell me that that was not a good combination to combine the wool mohair with comfy cotton. Now, I still think it might be okay, but I didn't follow through on that because I just didn't. And I have this mohair in my stash. I have two different colors, and I don't know what the numbers are because I don't have the bags, but this is pink and gray. Those are the two colors in here. I don't think there are any other colors, and there might be a tiny bit of turquoise right there. So on the ice yarn site, sometimes it'll just say the colors that are in the yarn. It might say pink, gray, and turquoise. You know, I don't know what color that is. But you can look at the mohair and see if you like it. This is another color. This is peach, more of a peach and gray, and it has a little bit of blue in there. This is very beautiful. And on each ball are 500 meters, so they're more than that in yards. It's a number 2 weight yarn, and it's made from 10% mohair, 15% wool, and 75% acrylic. So it's mostly acrylic. And let's see if you can wash it and dry it. Looks like you can wash it and lay flat. I'd say you wash it and lay flat, which is not bad for a shawl. I mean, you probably won't even be washing it until the end of the season, if then. So I had thought about maybe holding a couple of strands together, or just doing one strand and using kind of a large hook to make it open and airy. And let me just show you this one. This again, this is beautifully done. It's just one strand of mohair, because I actually looked it up and they've only used one strand of mohair. But what a great idea. I never would have thought to use mohair in the summer, but mohair is a very light yarn, but it's also, in this case, in my case, it's 75% acrylic, so it can't be that hot. It's just got a tiny bit of wool in it. This is another shot of the actual scarf. Isn't that gorgeous? I really like it. I'm so inspired by that. I might have to make one of those. I don't know. It just depends on how busy I am. But I do love this. I do love this magazine. It is so wonderful. It is well worth the money if you buy. I'm not sure if you can get this at Joannes or anywhere. I would imagine you can, but this is a subscription that I have, and it comes directly to my house. So I really, really love this magazine. I spend a lot of time looking through it and getting inspired with the colors. Here's a beautiful sweater. Look at the color of that. It is so pretty. It's kind of a dark rose. That's a dark rose pink. Another color that I haven't worn in a long, long time. So I just wanted to show you that crochet magazine. I am working on a sweater that I introduced a couple of weeks ago. This is in my clear JOTOTES bag. I love this bag because I can see exactly what's in here. I'm working on a sweater made of coastal cotton. I showed you this. I bought it in the lavender, and I also bought this in the blue, and I really like it. It's very, 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 very soft. I'm making this with an eye hook, as you can see. I'm making this with an eye hook by Clover, and I am finished with the back of the sweater. And the back of the sweater actually has short sleeves built in, and I will be putting a band on these to make them as long as I want, and of course you can do the same thing. But the back is very plain. It's just a big rectangle with the sleeves at the top, but I made this with a special stitch. It's sort of a seed stitch. It's modified. There are only 2-row repeat. So one row is one stitch and one row is the seed stitch. So it gives the sweater a lot more interest. If you can see that. It's not just half double crochet or double crochet. It gives the sweater some interest. And it also looks like it's going to be wearable without something under it. That was really how I designed it. It's a little bit thick, but in this particular coastal cotton, it's very, very light. It's not heavy at all. So I'm excited about this one. I should have this finished in the next week or so, but I have to work on that. And I might add a little bit of length to it, so I left the yarn attached to the back. The little bit of the skein I had left over that I could do a couple rows with, I just left it there. And when I make the front and I hang them together, I will see if I need more length, and if I do, I might add some here at the top. If I need the sleeves to be bigger, then I will put more rows at the top, and that way the sleeve will drop down just a little bit, but I'm not sure I'm going to need to do that. In case I do though, I'm ready. And then I have started the front of the sweater, and I've gotten this far, and I will be taking this on my trip, and hopefully I can finish it. I have to finish the front, and then I'll sew it together and put the trim on. So I'll be all done at that point. I won't have to be making sleeves or crocheting sleeves onto the front and back fabric like I do in some of my patterns. I do that. I do it differently in all the different sweaters to kind of give you all a different way of making things. They're not made all the same. So sometimes I put the sleeves in, sometimes I don't, sometimes I crochet them on, whatever. Also on my trip, I'm going to be taking a couple of projects that I need to finish. These are made from wool, and but the wool is a fingering yarn, so it's very, very light. And so I'm working on this particular sweater, and this is called Creme and Candy, I believe, or something like that. I haven't really named it yet. But it has a pretty rib at the bottom, and I think I've shown this to you before. It has a triple rib at the bottom, and it's very, very stretchy. So I'm excited about that. That's kind of a new thing. I'm not really into the rib thing. I do like ribbing, but I like it to look like crochet. And if you know me very well, you know that that's where I go with that. So that's part that I've finished. I only have one hank left, and this is what it looks like. This is the hank of yarn. I have one hank left, and I know that will finish the front, and I don't know how much of a sleeve I can put on this one, but I'll put at least a cap sleeve, maybe more than that, depending on how much yarn I have. The other project that I'm working on is a sweater from the Audine Wools, and that also was Audine Wools, the one that Creative Grandma worked with Knit Crate on last month. And this is the color Sky. Isn't that beautiful? I have 4 hanks of that. I might have enough of this to make a long sleeve summer sweater. So it's very, very light. It should be very, very comfortable. And this also has a very fun ribbing on it. It's not the same as the other one, but it's very stretchy. Look at that. It turned out really nice. I like this. And I might make it a tiny bit taller. I might make this one a tall ribbing. And I'm making both sweaters with an H hook. That is an H hook. It's not tiny little hook. You know, most people use an F or a G actually with this size yarn, but I'm not doing that. I want to make it a little bit lighter. So that's living in my clear project bag from Joe. It's clear all the way through, and it's done in black and red. And a lot of y'all like this one. This is the floral black and red with the pretty bottom on it, and everything is coordinated, of course, the way she does. And I love this little fringe tassel that she put on here on the zipper pull. So that's living in that bag. So now it's time for the giveaways. I want to coordinate some of these different skeins of yarn for my viewers and subscribers, and to enter the giveaway you need to be a subscriber. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell that looks like it's ringing, and you'll be notified of all the videos. When I send them out, you'll be first in line to see those. Now, giveaway winner number 1, like I said, I was in my craft room, and in honor of the Hat Not Hate program, and I'll have some more to say about that on Thursday, but to honor the Hat Not Hate program, I found some blue yarn in my craft room. I found another stonewash skein in my craft room. It was hiding in a bag, and I dug it out, and I thought I'll give this to one of the giveaway winners to make a Hat Not Hate hat out of it. And if you're not familiar with that, that is a program that Lion Brand is promoting to draw attention to bullying of young children, and we want to make sure that children are not bullied. So they're wearing a blue hat in October. Lion Brand is sending out 100,000 hats made in blue by hand by crafters. So if you have some hats that you want to send, you can send them to Lion Brand. I will put the address down in my description box because I am supporting that program. I know it's hard to be bullied, and we want to draw attention to the fact that people should be nice to each other. I mean, can't we all just get along is what I've always said. But anyway, this is the stonewash skein of yarn that you could easily make that new Hat Not Hate hat out of and send it to Lion Brand. This is 100% acrylic, so it's good to go. The circumference of the hat needs to be 16 to 20 inches around. It cannot be made of wool, and they are due August 1st at Lion Brand. So I'll put the address in the description box, and you can send your hats to Lion Brand there so they can give them away in October. So giveaway winner number 1 will receive the Stonewash Lion Brand jeans yarn. Another partial skein that I'm sending out. Now this is a full skein. This is a partial skein, and I have written on here 200 yards. So I'm guessing I have 200 yards left. I made a little baby sweater out of this, but it's also blue, 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 and blue. A little bit of white in there. But the hats need to be 75% blue, and I think this qualifies. This is Red Heart Bunches of Hugs yarn, and it's all acrylic. It's very lovely. There were originally 678 yards on this ball, so there are a lot of yards left, 200 yards. That would probably make a hat. I'm going to send that to giveaway winner number 1 along with the Lion Brand jeans yarn. Giveaway winner number 2 will receive 3 skeins of Landscapes yarn, and this is by Lion Brand as well. Beautiful different colors. I only had one of each color, but I will not be using this, so I'm going to give it away. This is a number 4 yarn. This is a beautiful color. let me see, Cabana is the color of that yarn right there. I think I had another one that I gave away not too long ago in the Cabana color. So this is a full skein. It's just been manhandled. It's a full skein and it's not tangled or anything. There's the colorway. It's yellow and purple and a little bit of green in there. So very, very beautiful Lion Brand Landscapes yarn, 100% acrylic. This is the color Twilight. Very beautiful. Love it. It's blue and yellow. I don't know if that's 75% blue. If you make a hat and it looks like it's 75%, then I'd send it right along. But this is a beautiful blue yarn, and again, it's Landscapes, number 4, all acrylic, and here's the colorway of this particular yarn. This is like deja vu. I feel like I've done this before. Maybe I've given away some of these different colors of Landscapes. I had many skeins of this in my craft room, so I'm going to just go ahead and give them away. This is the color Volcano in Landscapes yarn by Lion Brand as well. So you have purple and gray, orange, pink, all kinds of different colors, and there's some little bit of red, and it looks pink here, but it's actually red. It's a little bit of a dark red right there. So it's very pretty. And giveaway winner number 2 will receive these skeins of Lion Brand Landscapes. Giveaway winner number 3 will receive Shawl in the Ball. I made a silver mist cowl out of this using an MN hook, and almost all of it left. They really didn't use very much yarn at all. This is almost a full skein of Lion Brand, and this is the Shawl and a Cake, 481 yards on the ball. So they're probably 350 easy on this. This is a number 4. This is the number 4 weight yarn. This is 58% cotton, 39% acrylic, and 3% other fiber. Beautiful yarn. And the colorway here, let me find it, is Calming Desert. The colorway is Calming Desert. Very, very gorgeous colors, greens and oranges, and a little bit of blue and purple in that. So beautiful. So giveaway winner number 3 will receive that, along with the Red Heart Unforgettable in the colorway Polo. Beautiful, beautiful colors. This is very similar to the Lion Brand yarn, but these colors are a little bit brighter, a little bit more springy, so you might enjoy making a shawl or something out of that. That is a beautiful yarn. That is a beautiful yarn. And Polo is the colorway of that. So giveaway winner number 3 will receive those 2 yarns. Very similar in color, but they're not the same yarn. I just really think those are pretty together. So those are the giveaway gifts this week. We'll be back on Thursday, so the giveaway ends on Thursday. Be sure to put a comment down in the description box. And in the comment, our keyword today is golden, G-O-L-D-E-N. And that's the kind of the color of this yarn that I'm making my new top out of. I really like it. I'm excited to wear it because it's soft, and I'll be taking this on my trip. So I'll finish it on Thursday. I'll model it for you, get the video out. I'll have the pattern up on Etsy, and I will also send an email out with a special discount for those of you who are in the community. So I will do that on Thursday, and we'll get all that taken care of, and I will also select the giveaway winners on Thursday as well. And then I won't be back until the very following Friday, not that next Friday, but the following Friday. So join me Thursday when we find out what's on the hook.